Hello, guys. How you doing? My name is Rod Drake, fitness and health coach. I'm also a person that lives a holistic lifestyle. So this is my community service to you guys. Every time I learn something new, I like to come on the internet, YouTube, and share this information with you guys because it changed my life, and my health has improved 120%. I used to be overweight. I was 265. I'm only 5'9". I grew up eating the American Standard Diet. Not from this country. I've been here since I was 7. I'm from Jamaica, the West Indies, where we have a lot of tropical, organic, healthy food. Fresh mangoes off the tree, coconut every day. Fresh spring water from the mountains. So to come from that to eating the American Standard Diet, which is pretty much junk food, candies and processed food, a lot of meat that they consume in this country. So today I want to talk about the reason why God created the food whole. Okay, that's why it's whole food, meaning the fiber, the sugar, the water, the protein, the carbs, the fat. They're all put together in this food for a reason, and they have a certain ratio or percentage that's in these types of nutrients. For instance, the protein has a certain amount of percentage that the body should be getting for that food, that you're eating, on the carbohydrate and the fat and so on and so forth, and the water. All right, guys. What I noticed from my experience, because everything is from my experience, when I was eating the American diet, I was eating a lot of things that was in isolation. So I would eat a lot of high sugary foods, low in fiber, low in water, um, pretty much very low in nutrition. And eating this high sugary food, meaning like they extracted the sugar and put it into candy bars and things like that. That's very high in sugar. I noticed, obviously, I'm sure if you could relate to this, your health would take a big dive towards the negative. Okay, started having issues, and what I've learned from my mentor, Dr. Yaki Awaken, how diabetes is another name for it. I mean, I believe they call it sweet sugar, sweet blood. The blood is sweet. It's very high in sugar because the body is not absorbing this sugar because of the pancreas not working properly. So again, guys, this sugar becomes a problem if we're consuming it in isolation and not in the whole food like God created it to be, with the fiber and the hydration with the water and things of that nature. We're eating a high amount of the sugar in these candy bars and these processed food, and that's a problem. Okay, because that's not how God designed it. So again, seeing all this, studying it, and being the lab rat, I used to eat that way, and now I eat a whole plant-based diet for the last several years. I just became vegan. Not saying you guys have to, but personally, I don't see no reason for eating meat. So I personally went all just plant-based for the last 2 years, and my health is skyrocket. I feel amazing. I lost 85 pounds. I feel great. I'm 51 years old, and I feel amazing. I just had over a 2 hour leg workout. I'm talking about grueling. I was sweating, going hard, and it had some watermelon juice. I made it myself. I blended the watermelon, and drank pretty much about a jar and a half of that. Got me some cayenne pepper in there, some lime, and I tell you guys, I feel amazing. I eat maybe 1, 2 meals a day, just very high nutritious meals, and I feel great. I'm talking about tons of energy, very strong, the way the body should be. I just feel like I'm at the weight I should be. I feel my health is where it should be because I'm doing all the things that God commanded us to do, eating His food, getting the rest. I'm working out. I'm working out intense and really putting the body through that stress. And I'm going to share with you guys that everything starts with the nutrition, guys. Okay, you cannot eat the food in isolation, meaning that take the oil out of the plant. Now you got the olive oil or grapeseed oil or whatever oil, and then you putting this concentrated oil in the pan and you cooking with that oil, and you wonder why your unsaturated fat is high in your body because you're eating all these things in isolation. Okay, God created these things to be with all together in the food. So don't isolate the sugar, don't isolate the fat, the oil. It all should be there in the food. If you're going to eat the olive, instead of the oil, eat the olive. Instead of just having the white powder sugar, eat the fruits. Eat the fruits in whole. Okay, guys, that's what I did, and my health improved major. All right. Dr. Yaki Awaken is stressing this. He's getting out there in the world and sharing this knowledge, how simple it is that we need to be eating a whole food plant-based diet, guys. Even the parasites. I'm learning that the bacteria in your body, when you are not taking care of your body, those same bacteria become parasites. This is like facts. Check out Dr. Yaki Awaken. He has the science. He has the microscope. He has a lab where he's taking people's blood, putting it under the scope, and you're looking at your blood, seeing parasites, seeing bacteria, seeing all the things going on in your blood at that moment. This brother is amazing. He's a blessing from God. Dr. Seppi and all these amazing people that has been sharing this for a very long time. Now the truth is finally coming out about health. Guys, if you need help, if you're struggling with your weight, if you're obese, especially if you're obese, come and see me. I've been there. Okay? It's not you. But the problem is the food you're eating, you're feeding the bad bacteria, you're feeding the parasites. Okay? You're not feeding the good ones, you're feeding the bad ones. Okay? And they control you. They are controlling your appetite, not you. Okay, they're telling you, hey, I want more of that sugar. I want more of that salt by itself. I want more of that, fat by itself, guys. You got to discipline yourself to start eating the healthy foods and feeding the good bacteria, so those guys could get stronger and bring those bad bacteria down, so you can get away from those cravings. Once I fed the good bacteria, and the bad bacteria pretty much got very low, my craving for refined sugar completely went away. I have no craving for it. And the great thing I love about the body is once you become healthy and you go back to eating the way you used to eat, your body will actually reject that food, or either throw it up, or diarrhea, or it's just not going to taste the same way. So if you give your body time, change those palates and everything like that, just by eating the healthier food, guys, you're in there. You're right there at the finish line of that victory, guys. So if you're obese, trust me, I've been where you was at, 85 pounds. I was 265. I'm only 5'9". That was a lot of weight for me. Okay, that was a lot of weight. And I know what it's like to struggle with food. All right, it's not you. Real food, you don't get addicted to real food. A whole food plant based, eating the food whole, you don't get addicted to that. That's nourishing the body. When you start eating all this processed food and eating all this junk food in isolation with all these preservatives, these things are releasing dopamine in your brain. So you're constantly getting high off this toxic thing we're calling food. All right, guys. So real food don't make you addictive, guys. Fight for your life. Fight for your health. Nobody's coming to your rescue. I can't do it for you guys. All I can do is hold you accountable, help you, give you the tools, and you have to use those tools and shape the health lifestyle that you want, guys. All right, guys. I could cheer you on. I dare to pick you up when you fall, but you got to take those steps, guys, in the working out and in the nutrition. And I'm telling you right now, nutrition is 90% of your progress, not the working out. The working out is the supplement. You got to get your nutrition together, especially if you're overweight, you're obese. You got to work 10 times as hard on your nutrition. If you need that help, my name is Roderick. I am your servant. I am here to serve you. Reach out to me. You can reach me on my Instagram at official Roderick Ghost Michael, or you can reach me here on the YouTube channel. Put me to the test. You will not be disappointed, guys. I changed my life. I feel amazing, and I'm going to share this love, this wisdom, knowledge with you. Reach out. God bless you. Have a good one.